The only annoying bit is the Americans. No, we do love you. G'day guys, and welcome to the channel. Just to give you an update, it's been a little while. We've got the cotton here, and we've just got coming in the distance a plane. So we've been just doing a weed spray on our cotton at the moment. So the boys at Air Care, actually, they're just firing away for us here, so that's good. We've just been trying to find a window where the wind and the temperature's good, and so we can get into it. So you may not see it very well, but as he comes around, he's just pulling up at the power lines here, and just making that the boundary for the moment. And then yeah, but no, the cotton's going pretty well. Actually, funny, like, we've actually got a little bit of waterlogging issues here, which was crazy because so many other people are dry as chips. So that's a bit sad for them, but yeah, we sort of nearly had too much of a good thing. But here we go, the coming in here somewhere. It's a good side, isn't it? They got some, they take some brave pills, those boys. Anyway, so yeah, we've just got a few weeds growing, so that's the plan there, get that going. Well, I'm back up at the hill here, and I thought the old man reminded me of my little project. Like the math teacher said, hey, you gotta show, what do you call it when you work out your lines on maths? Show your work.
Oh, you
know, you can't just put the answer down, the teacher said.
You've got to show how you got to that.
Yeah, you got to show how you got to it. I can't think of the word anyway.
We're muddle-headed today.
Yeah, it's just, you know, one of those days. Anyway, so we've had a bit of rain, so what's happened is that is a bit of steel, or cast actually. It's broken off on us. I was on the linkage holder on the Deutz, and I think it might happen when the boys were mucking around with the little grader with the side load. So Mr. Deutz are not wanting to talk to me, and it's been a pain, so I thought it could be months and we really need it because it's just got a zip tie holding it. So I've been making up one myself. So don't look too close at the welds. I've had a bit of wind in here. Yeah, hopefully that'll replicate what we're after. I've just got to put a little bit of a plate down there, fill up that gap, and I think it should be stronger too, eh? Being steel rather than cast.
I think so, and you tend to sell yourself a bit short, Brad, because this is where you're in your happy place, and you get so excited doing it that you forget that other people might be interested too. Yeah,
that's the problem. You know, got told you got to stop and smell the roses, eh? Yeah, I'm not very good, but I am getting better. Bit of age and a few tough knocks in life does that, doesn't it, eh guys? Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to put that cross plate in, and then hopefully all my measurements are correct. So we'll come back.
Your schematics, eh?
My schematics? No, I don't know about my schematics. Well, yeah, I just cheated, so
CCE,
just use that one.
Would it do all the schematics and everything sorted? But yeah. No,
just old school here. Just old school. Well, we got her on. I'll just show you here. There's our little bracket. It just looks new. That's the other side one. So, and if you, to all you Deutz lovers out there, that's not Deutz paint. That's a bit of New Holland grey, that is. So I'll just, you know, pretend it's a Deutz. Anyway, it fit up pretty well. The studs coming through from the axle had stripped a bit because it bent them, so I straightened the studs. So anyway, hopefully it holds on. So that was a What would that been? That was probably a 3 hour, probably took me 3 hours. So I guess if you say you're on $100 an hour for the workshop, it's probably about a $300 part, and I reckon if I could get one, it would be a lot more than $300. So, and I'd have to wait a fair while. So sometimes you just got to go new, and sometimes when you've got an opportunity, you can just, yeah, improvise. I don't mind doing a bit of this stuff anyway when I'm not under the pump. So it's a bit of fun. It's a rainy day, we can't be on the dozers, so do a bit of that. G'day and good morning there, everyone out there. This morning, I'm jumping on the old sprayer, believe it or not. So, on the old rogator, that's busy on the weeder, and we got some cotton to spray. Hopefully not spray out. So I put some, just talking to the boys there. We got some trucks coming today, well quite a few actually. We've got 4 or 5 trucks coming to get rock, so it's all happening. I've got to remember what I'm doing here, and I'm putting some decontaminant in. I did that 2 nights ago. Just let it go through the system. Cotton is very sensitive, so I don't want to spray it out. I reckon if you put a tomato seedling, spray it with your sprayer after you've decontaminated, and if the next morning you see it a bit wilted, well, it's probably not cleaned out very good. So it's very, very sensitive. So we're just trying to fire everything up here. What I like to do is I put the decontaminant in it, I flush it all through, every line, every system through the boom. I let it sit for a day, normally overnight, but I got a bit busy yesterday, and then so we're just going to flush it through now, and then we'll flush it with water, and then we'll be ready to go and spray some bugs. So we'll come back to you when we're hopefully spraying bugs. Rightio, well we're in the paddock now. I did a perimeter with Roundup where the plane didn't maybe quite get to, and then so now what we're doing, and you might think this is a bit weird, is we are going to blank off 50% of the boom. So we call that a 50% band. So because we've got this big gap in the middle and we're only getting bugs, we don't need to worry about spraying that. So it's 4 nozzles off and then 4 nozzles on. So the only annoying bit is the Americans. Now we do love you, but being an imperial boom, 20 inches, like nearly 51 centimetres, because we sew on metric system, you just get a slight accumulative effect where it just is exaggerated a whisker. So if you can have a metric boom, it makes it a lot easier. So just making sure I don't lose count here, get them all right. And then because we're only spraying 50% of the paddock effectively, if I want to put 100 litres of water on per hectare, I'll cut that back to 50 litres, so because it'll be getting 100 litres over the plant. Gets a bit confusing, I will admit. So 2, I think I've missed one there. Don't do that. I'll get out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one. Yeah, and that. That. We'll start from the other end again. But anyway, you get the idea. I'll show you when we're in and spraying. So I don't know whether you can see out there. I need to stay in the right spot.
No, the stones is like on marble, that loose rock.
That side the same. Yeah.
Yeah, the old
Phil's on the dozer today. We'll just turn him down for a sec. So we got, yeah, it's looking not too bad, the cotton actually. Some of it's pretty low where it's got a bit waterlogged and different things, and some's like irrigated. So we got licorice all sorts. But it's good. Good to see. I think it's starting to grow really good now and fruit up really well. Yeah, so we're spraying for nerets, the pesky little suckers. So apparently this new cotton with all the genes in it is really good. It really reduces your spray load, which is good, because back when the old man grew it, you were spraying probably, I don't know, you could spray 10 to 20 times in the crop. So whereas now, like the crops at this stage, and this is our first spray for insects anyway. So it's sort of, it's a great thing. It seems to be working well. So anyway, I'll keep spraying. And because, yeah, I'm wanting a 100 litre target rate. Now, I don't know whether you can see there, I've got it set on 48, which is not quite half, obviously. 50 would be half, but I just make the litres work to the hectares I need, providing it's within a couple. And yeah, we'll just sit in and strap in for the ride. Hopefully we don't have any issues. Well, it's update time. We're just about finished. I'm actually just tearing up the road here. I was about 100 litres, sorry, 500 litres short. Yeah, so we just going back for a quick fill up. It's been going good. I just meant to say too, I was thinking like we're spraying insecticide, but it's probably changed a lot over the years. Now we're really only killing the nasty ones that we need. There's a lot of beneficial ones in there, like ladybugs and different spiders and things like that. So the idea is you want to just target the ones that are obviously doing the damage. So very selective in the chemicals that we use as far as just targeting the one we need to. So that's pretty cool. We'll get to keep all our ladybugs and different things like that. So yeah, anyway, hope you, you know, normally it's Matt doing this job. I actually don't mind doing it a bit. Let's get back on the horse a bit, get to see the crop update, just make sure it's see how it's all looking and how the weeds are going, all that sort of stuff. It's a bit of a mess, as you can see here. We've just had a lot of water go over our country. So we've got silt and wash and weeds, lots of weeds. Anyway, that's what happens, isn't it? That's what happens. So I'll hand you back over to Matt. Hopefully enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Good on ya.
Well, good afternoon everybody. We're currently here at the development block. We've got machinery just all congregated here down the paddock. So we've got the Steiger, it's on the old Trash Farmer cultivator. Now it was doing a lot of that real rocky, yucky country, and we don't want to bust up the new cultivator that we got, or new to us cultivator. So that's why that one's been recommissioned. We've got the D4, Tiny Tot. It's been pushing a few rocks up. We've got the 555 on the Kelly chains. It's used to just smooth out after we've cultivated, or to also help bring some rocks up to the surface for the rock picker, which the rock picker is actually getting worked on a little bit at the shed on the block here. We've got Tiny 3. I've actually just got a cord for the GPS for that. I just repaired and I'm going to fit it up. There's Tiny 1. There's the old Champ, the old 9G Chamberlain. And I think the dump truck's here somewhere. Oh yeah, the dump truck's there, and the excavator should be down over that rise down there, I think, or to be honest, who knows where it ended up. But so now that the introduction of all the machinery is done, today I've been on the weed a little bit, doing a little bit more weed eating. We had 20 mil of rain 2 days ago, so it's yeah, just dried out enough now to get going with that again. So Brad's currently on it down there somewhere, and yeah, so he swapped me because he wanted me to fix this cord for the GPS. So that is what I did, hopefully, and we're going to give it a try. See if it works. I don't actually know how to work the GPS on these systems. Might have to call up Brad and figure it out, but let's see. I'm guessing that goes into that. I don't know where there's no little locking things for it. Anyway. And that goes that way. Probably doesn't need ignition, to be honest. It's probably wired straight to battery. That might save our ears a bit. Well, everything looks okay from here. I did just talk to Brad on the radio. So to check, we go into info. That's the distance to base, which is a bit over 2 kilometers, which is correct, and 100% radio link, 1 to 2 seconds. So excellent. I think hopefully we're on a winner. Looks like JD and Johnny are, well, Johnny's dropped JD off to take the Steiger back, I think, to possibly do a little bit of work on that. Yeah, while there is a little bit of downtime still. So anyway, we'll yeah, I'll just say it's pretty well the end of the day, so I don't think there's much going to be happening now. Well, we'll see when I pick up the camera next.